It is. Hmm. It's not bad. While streaming.
Dicky. So now I should actually start talking. Fortunately, no one could hear me then. That's good. Hi there, welcome to number one Geeky Design Sass. And strange enough, I'm here with Chris.
From the beginning of the stream for once.
What's wrong with you, man? What's up? Is it day off?
I've got this week off work.
Oh, nice. Why's that?
I had some holidays to use up. Work was quiet-ish.
For a second then, I thought work was insistent, but usually they just don't want you to leave most of the time, do they?
No. They were going to give me not very nice jobs to do because there wasn't much of my normal work in.
Oh, right. So you thought, sod it, I'm off.
Yeah, so it's like, if we're not that busy, I'll put the week in as holiday if you like. It's like, it's fine with me.
Okay.
As soon as I put it in, we got a load of work in. So.
Awesome. Oh, that's applauding stuff, that is, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm just going to quickly go do a drink. So if you want to tell Pippi your life story whilst I'm away, you do me a big favour. Massive favour. So, yeah. Back in a sec.
I'm the big fat northerner who dies way too often in this game. While Saz uses me as a meat shield. Now, I've gone to wander to see if I can leave a corpse somewhere for poor old Saz to have to try to find. I'm sure I'll be able to come up with somewhere nice for it to put one. That'll take him a while to find. I'm usually pretty good at finding somewhere nice to die. Yeah, I've had a very...
It's me back. I'll tell you what, Duck's going to be well vexed that he's not here in time to listen to our banter. So, sorry, by the way, folks. The reason that I'm a little bit late to this show is that, well, I thought I'd have a quick look at the Prime Day sale. Not looking very excitedly towards anything because Prime Day sales generally tend to be the worst ever. And well, I've been looking to upgrade my 3D printer, and well, I found one. It's called the Creality Hallett Mage. I wanted the Pro, but to be fair, from the price that's just happened here, you can't turn up a bargain, really. The wife would not have forgiven me if I'd have gone for a £600 thing, where I've gone for a £260 for a printer that's worth £400. So yeah, I've nearly saved 50%. And the reason I knew my wife would probably go for it is because she's Scottish, and she can't resist a bargain. actually, there's a story about my wife yesterday. Her parents had come down for Ella's birthday, and they decided that we were going to have a night out together. So we went to the new, when I say new, I mean as in like new to the place, Wagamama's.
All right.
And they've only been open for like about 4 weeks, about a month. And it's atrocious. Everybody wants to be there. It's like the same with Five Guys. Is that you could, when they first opened, everybody was going there up until the point where you realise Five Guys is just really not worth the money that they're asking for a bloody burger. I mean, to be fair, all you need is a pack of meats, a couple of buns, and a barbecue, and you're fine. Really, you can do it yourself. But it hasn't quite happened just yet. It hasn't got to that point where the novelty factor's gone. So we ended up being kind of outside in a it's a shopping centre. So it's in the centre of a shopping centre, and they had 2 tables outside. So we were sitting there. Now, anybody who's been to Wagamama's knows it ain't cheap. Ain't cheap at all. So I had my usual chicken katsu curry. Love it. But it wasn't as good as my katsu curry. So when I say my katsu curry, I'm talking about the katsu curry sauce you can get in granules from Aldi. And so it was a bit of a disappointment. But the problem was that they were in such dire straits there that I'd finished my dinner before my gyoza had turned up, which usually tend to be a thing, and my wife's meal. So my gyoza came up, and I'd asked for pork gyoza because I've been to Japan and I know that most gyoza in Japan are actually pork because it's just nice. And I bit into it, and it had that kind of very much leathery texture of duck. And I was like, this isn't pork. So I ended up turning to the guy and said, I said this is pork. So this is duck, not pork. So the guy said, oh, I'm very sorry, I'll take it back. So then the manager came around with what was my wife's meal, except it was it's a chicken and prawn. I've forgotten the name of the bloody thing, but basically it's a chow mein. Effectively, it's a Japanese chow mein, but it has chicken and prawn in it. But my wife didn't want the prawns, so she just basically had a chicken chow mein. But he brought the chicken and prawn over there. She said, no, we've ordered the chicken and we've ordered just the chicken. And I said, oh, by the way, we've also, we're still waiting on these gyoza that we sent back because they're pork. And the guy said, no, they weren't. They weren't duck at all. They were pork. I know they gave them to you. So it was like going, yeah, the difference is that the duck ones were fried. I said, no, I know the difference between pork and duck, mate. Trust me. When it comes to gyoza, I'm a fucking connoisseur. Let's just put it that way. I know the different ways of cooking gyoza. I know the different tastes and flavours of it, and I know for a fact that he'd given me duck. Anyway, he came back, even though he's saying, like, you're lying, you sent it back, I gave you pork. He came back a bit more humbly, saying, yeah, I've just realised that, yeah, we had given you duck after all. And he said, I just looked at him and said, I know. I wasn't giving him that. So he ended up having the gyoza taken off the bill. So that was £7 for fucking gyoza. I'm not going to complain about the 12 for £3.50 Itsu anymore, because they're nicer, to be fair. I think they're actually nicer. But that being said, so eventually my wife's food came. I'd finished, so I was there sipping my beer, sort of thing, and then some girl came over and said, "Well, how was your meal?" Well. Seeing as my husband finished before I've even started mine, it's like she was And they said, "Oh well, we'll take that meal off as well." So that was a £17 meal taken off as well. So we eventually managed to get them to finally take it off the bill, and my wife was happy as goddamn Larry, man. It's like all she's paid for is my dinner. So, because the wife controls the money, of course, because she's Scottish.
Of course.
Absolutely.
You'd have loads of 3D printers and
Shut up, you.
and takeout.
Well, that is very true. That is very true. I know my limitations. But yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to this new one because I've got a lot of prints to make off because I've promised someone that I'd print off something for them. But I've realised that my build plate's just not big enough.
Yeah.
So it's taken me 3 hours to create maybe about 3 models, and I've got like 26 to do. So I'd rather be able to put like 8 models on there, and that'll drop down the work time really.
Well, the thing is, even if it doesn't drop down the work time, just being able to set it away and forget about it for however many hours it's going to take is better than having to clean the plate off every hour and do another one.
Yeah, well, every 3 hours to do another one. Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on the model of which that you're doing.
Well, here's the thing.
Models.
Here's the thing. I've hopefully he doesn't watch my channel, but I've got a guy who's really a friend of mine who in my my actual live roleplay group that is really into his Warhammer.
Yes, Warhammer really hates the fact you can do that now.
Yeah. But he's into his Warhammer, and there's a model that he got is it's like a demon Primarch called Angeron, which I think is from the God of War, the Blood God, or one of those things. And he showed it to me and said he'd really like that model, but it's like £100 for the single model. I mean, Warhammer, it's got a great backstory, but I stopped buying that stuff in the 90s, and back then I thought it was starting to get a rip-off. But £100 for a model. So I just happened to just have a little browse on said Tinternet to see if I could find a version, a different version, and there's an absolutely fantastic version for free.
Yes, it's one of those things which they shouldn't be as expensive as they are anymore. I could understand it when literally to get a model that detailed, you know, was expensive to do, but it isn't anymore. So if you're doing small number runs, they should even be using 3D printing.
Well, they should be, or at least well, apparently they have been prototyping with 3D printers because a lot of the store model, the demo models that they've done to show the next line out there, you can see the lines in them, and they've been using FDM printers rather than. Because, you know, Games Workshop learn really fast, don't they? But at the end of the day, see, my
always the line, and it's the line between amount of effort and cost.
Well, here's my thought: is if they are able to somehow mark each one as, say, Paizo do with all the Starbringer and Pathfinder stuff. So effectively, every single thing has your name on it, written on it. And the one thing you can do, maybe, is somehow take the STL and automatically stamp a code on the bottom of the the blister somewhere. Now, I'm not sure how good it is, because even though I do like my 3D printing, and as you well know, I have made my own 3D printed models. I don't know how easy it is to automate a stamp on a 3D print, but if Games Workshop could work it out themselves, then they could literally sell STLs to people, knowing for the fact that if somebody puts it onto like a free website somewhere, that single person is going to be held responsible for it.
Yep.
And you can put that in the terms and conditions. So I mean, Games Workshop could get on board and make a fairly decent profit out of STLs, or they can continue to be litigious hounds that they are, and still become the Nazi that their backstories tend to make them out to be, really. But
it used to be the thing. The expensive stuff was all the metal stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
all the proper cast stuff. And you're like, that makes sense, you know. It's proper cast stuff.
But I mean, even then, though, I mean, we're talking a miniature used to cost 90p because the metal was fine. The problem was America, because they didn't quite see what we called lead. It's not actually lead, but it's a lead something or other, and they insisted on pewter as a metal, which is 4 times as expensive. So yeah, and because Games Workshop wanted to hit the American market, and by God have they hit it now, they end up forcing to increase their prices. But I think my major problem has always been with oh, wait a second, didn't I die here somewhere? Right, let me just close this door. I'll be back in a second because I just heard my daughter cry. I'll be back in 2 shakes. Let me just press the old nope. No, she was just making noises. Right, so the last time I died here, I kind of got caught out by the group in the window sort of situation. Having said that, though, I still have my stuff, so maybe I have come back and grabbed my stuff already. I think that might have been the case, because I think this is where I may have died. Right here, because I went to this corner here, realised that's not where the door is, and screwed the pooch something rotten and got bitten to death.
Bitten to death? Never.
Mm. It's one of those rare occasions where you just like they actually proper snuck up on me without. It's like, oh shit, they've come from the window. Am I gonna die? No! There's some books here. I probably would have checked these out, haven't I? Trapping Volume 1, nobody cares about that.
Primarily because we've already got one.
Ultimately, because we've got one, yeah.
Right, I did me CBT on Friday.
Not cognitive behavioural therapy.
No, motorcycle training.
Right, okay. For pocket rockets or...
No, it's your basic one you need so that you can actually ride a motorcycle.
Oh, is it like an update, is it, sort of thing?
You've got to do it every 2 years until you pass your test.
Oh, right, you haven't passed your test.
No, I ride on a learner.
Oh, right, okay. I was not aware of that. I thought you'd had your... Well, that kind of makes your recent accidents more amusing. It's like, oh, what do you expect, you fucking nutter? Don't forget, by the way, Chris is the sort of person who rides a motorbike and then falls over when it's stationary.
Hey, I haven't come off the bike in ages. It's a good couple of years since I came off the bike in the snow.
Oh, the snow, was it? It was the snow, of course.
It was frost, actually, but yeah.
Yeah.
And the other time, I didn't come off the bike. I just kind of twisted my ankle trying to get it up onto a curb.
Well, the one thing is best is that
it wasn't even running.
As long as you don't come on the bike, then everything's fine. Where was that door? Did I just hear a door? I did. Oh, there you are. Hello. Come on out. It's lovely. It's a balmy 11.1 degrees Celsius. How dare you lock that shitty van? Well, that one's open. I've also discovered if the spiffing Brit ever asks you to play Project Zomboid with him, do not ever do it. Just saying.
Sounds like a fair warning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. In fact, if the spiffing Brit asks you to do anything that involves hanging her out with him, there's a catch. Did I have the key to that? How have I got the key to that car? I don't understand why I have the key. Oh, it's actually been wired, yeah. But I didn't do that.
I wonder if it has something to do with the fact I've been there recently.
Oh, was it you?
Yeah.
It's just no gas. Okay.
Yeah.
So Friday's stream is going to be more of me building up the map. I think last week we had some fun with me making a prison. When everyone was there was helping out with the suggestions and the ideas of how a prison should work.
Did you have a lot of experienced fans?
Apparently so, yeah. One of them being Duck. He knows what a prison's all about. I think he liked it. I know he's sort, and he's not here to defend himself, which is even funnier. Now, you know what is actually funny is the fact that I was looking for a carpentry 4 book and we had it all along, just in a different location. I found it when I had to head back from the thing. Oh, that's the other thing I haven't done. I have to check the upload area because I had to restart somewhere else. So I may have to check. Oh, I hear dead people. I don't see him. I hear him. Oh, there they are. Oh, shit, there they are. Ooh, balls.
Yeah, there's a couple of decent hordes around there. Why I went somewhere else.
He just left them to me. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Well, I thought it best to let them separate out a bit before we tried to do out, because, yeah, there was quite a few hordes. And they were chasing me in and out of buildings.
Well, that's your female fans, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got it, mate, you know, you just got to embrace it, haven't you? I'm talking about syphilis here. Oh, what's this down?
You don't want to embrace syphilis.
Wait a second. I found a... Have you dropped a...
No, that's not me.
a large backpack?
Not with an umbrella and stuff. That's got to have been yours.
That is mine, yes. Okay. Well, there is something interesting.
Come on, zombie.
Okay, well, it's just... as it's there, let's grab it and throw it in the back of the van.
Another one dead.
Another one back to dust. Bum.
Well, I've made it to the bank.
You've had a bank, have you?
I've made it to the bank. Yeah, I spent a little bit of money on the Steam sales on the...
Yeah, I saw you pick up a game. I was playing a game. I had a look at it, and I was just thinking, yeah, that's kind of the thing that you're into, kind of like programming language.
I got that for free.
Did
that
you?
Was on it. Prime was. It's one of the free things through Prime, and so you can just have it for free if you've got Prime. So
Oh,
like,
Amazon Prime.
well, yeah. If you've got the Amazon Prime gaming thing, you can just have that game for free.
Fair play.
So it was like, yes, I will gladly have that object, please.
So you're saying there's actually some good stuff off the Steam sale? Because I ended up
No. I bought nothing on the same Steam sale.
I bought one thing. Well, two things actually. I bought Football Manager because I have my football team. I enjoy playing my football team, and I also bought the editor for £6 on top of that, just so that I could actually fix it so that my team becomes the best team in the whole world. As you do, it's just a fancy thing.
Yeah.
And then I thought I'd take a punt on something called Tiny Life, I think it was, which is like a pixel version of The Sims.
All right.
Except the first thing I got introduced is of which how do you define yourself? You know, what pronouns do you use? And I was like, yep, not doing that. I'm not playing that game. Thank you. I don't need it.
bought myself a new memory kit for this computer.
Oh, nice. Okay. How? I mean, I've maxed out my memory on this one now. So,
well, I have a weird amount in it. I've got like 40 odd gig in it at the minute, because I've got like a 16 set and a 32 set.
As long as they match, it's fine.
Yeah, they're relatively slow speeds though. They're only 2666 memory. So.
Oh right, okay.
I'm going up to 3200. So it's an upgrade in speed and in size.
It must be next. Sorry, I'm trying to work out where the banging's coming from. It must be next door.
Yes, the problem with those houses, there's just banging everywhere.
But that's part of the fun, though, isn't it? That's part. Well, having said that, that's part of the fun of designing these things. Is the one thing I want to make this prison is like a nightmare of single file corridors. Because some of the greatest fun I've had is with some of the real hard to do sort of things. Well, I'm going to head home. The reason I'm going to head home is because I want to check on the safe house to make sure that the respawn is connected again. I don't know why, every now and again it just seems to just disconnect and all that. Did we have a black van once? Because I've just
my poor black van with flames down the side of it.
Oh, did you have flames? I didn't see the flames. As I was flying past, I saw a black van just kind of like with blood all over it, just lying, pretty much as though it's been abandoned, effectively.
Yeah, I pulled it off the road, so it's not too much of a hazard.
That's fine. That's fine. It's died a death, has it?
It's an engine fail job.
All right. Well, we'll have to take some engines. Oh, balls. One of the interesting things about me having my stomach bypass is the fact that every now and again you just end up having a sugar crash, which basically means that you need to load yourself up with sugar as much as you possibly can. And today I had one, and I think I may have bought out Aldi's stock of sugary sweets. I was honestly, it's terrible. Your body shakes. It's all over the shop. It's like you think your mum's gonna leave you. You know, all that stuff. Right, let's have a look at the safe house. Respawn is. Oh, I should have respawned here. Why did I not? That's annoying, because I've just come back home from I've got 11 empty gas. Oh, let me take the large backpack in. At least. Hello.
Oh. I've now got to go and recover my corpse.
Oh, did you die? Do you need help?
Yeah. The biggest problem I'm going to have is getting anywhere near.
Well, what? which car were you using, or do you want me to drive?
I didn't have a car.
Okay.
I'd purposely gone thingy because I cheated and went through the woods.
Oh, jump in the Kentucky Herald. Where are we headed?
The bank.
And where was the... Well, let me have a quick look at the old map. The bank, eh? Is that in that long road of stuff?
It's west of the row of shops.
It's west of the row of shops. Well, that's
so you know how you know how you were hitting these houses?
Yeah, or the ones up.
If you go up that main road, there's then some green buildings and some yellow buildings.
Up here, or here. Okay.
Towards the park. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. You've gone.
Obviously, there's delay. Yeah.
You've gone a lot further than I have.
Yeah.
Which generally tends to indicate why you've died. Because you're a little bit more blasé than I.
No.
No?
I was quite well thingied. What happened was I fat fingered the keys.
Oh, fat finger, yeah, fair play. Fat finger is always a good excuse.
Instead of running, I was hitting cap lock.
Nah.
I was trying to run to the left, and instead of running to the left, I...
Yeah, my last death was a full-on fat finger, so yeah, I sympathise with you. I recognise and sympathise.
Now, if you want, if you just drop us off at the petrol station, I can get back in the way I went in before.
I don't know where the petrol station is, so I'm just going to go back to the thing and then work my way through. So
okay. Because I just went straight through that big forest. Because the groups were all on the roads.
Ah.
And then worked the houses to the centre.
So did you want me to take a right here or later, or this another right?
Yeah, just go up there and just drop us off at the petrol station. You know, where we actually refuel the vehicles.
Yeah. To be fair, I do have some fuel cans to refuel, so
what I'll do is I will take a fuel can with me as well.
Okay. That's nobody's fault but my own. Okay, right. There should be like 11 fuel cans in there, so if you want to grab your own can. And I'll grab the rest. Which one are you taking? That one. Okay, I'll take this one.
Unleaded, please.
I cannot have taken all of those. Okay, I'll just see. No, I've got 9. Ah. This is gonna hurt. We've got to get more idiots to join us on this game. I mean, talented creators and shit.
Meat bags.
Shush. I keep trying to get Duck to join us, but it's like, oh no, my thing's not good enough. I think he knows. He knows what would happen to him.
Death is just an inevitable part of the journey, man.
Right, let's see if I can find myself some water in here.
Well, that's me made it back to the bank.
Nice.
Well, I'm back to the corner of the bank. I've still got to
Fight your way through.
Yeah. It's also a matter of figuring out which one's me.
Do I? Oh, have I? Oh, balls. Okay. Sudden realisation. I filled my water bottle with gasoline.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yep.
No wonder I was thirsty. Good, that's an empty bottle now. And strangely enough, you don't have to wash it out or anything. Whoop. Okay. I'm just going to stay in here while I quickly go for a... Oh, there was a door there. Good stuff. Just got a quick bio break. Back in 2 shakes. Don't forget, guys, you got 5 seconds and you're watching, why not press that like button just to help me with the old YouTube algorithm. Allow me to become the a super streamer I've never been destined to be. I'm too laid back, aren't I, mate? That's my problem. Everyone takes everything so seriously, and I'm just like, well, whatever. Do what you want, just don't fuck my shit up. My wife was wondering the other day, in that kind of like supportive thing that your wife does, in that she was asking me why I haven't got to 1,000 subscribers yet, or 10,000 subscribers, and it was just like, well, to be fair, I spent a good 3 or 4 years earning scraps from Twitch. Because everybody was concentrating on Twitch, but I think it's dying a death now, isn't it, Twitch?
Quite a lot have gone over that kick.
Yeah, that yeah.
In business with cryptocurrency mafia.
Yeah, well, fucking what's her name does? Old Tits McTits face. She's left, hasn't she? What's her bloody name now? Actually, probably best I don't mention her name because she'll end up getting me sued or whatever it is that she does to people.
The thing I love is that they're actually using Amazon servers.
Fair play. Yeah, it's online gambling money, isn't it? That's covering it all.
Online gambling and cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Now, it may just be me. It may be the way I'm raised, but yeah, I don't generally tend to have too much to do with gambling. So, but
the thing is, it's one thing regulated gambling. It's another thing, you know, some completely unregulated online entity.
Well, there is that, but I think the other thing is that, you know, it's a lot of people are, what's the word? I mean, when I visited America, I was just absolutely astonished by just the fact that everything is focused around the dollar. And I think no criticism at all, because, you know, you live the life that you're used to. But I sometimes feel our American friends are kind of caught up short with, you know, like decency and being a human being and all that shit. It's like, it absolutely amazes me that you're going to end up paying about 10 grand just to have a baby. You kind of think that, especially with a country like America, that kind of almost needs bodies to fill the spaces, that it would be a free service, but it ain't.
Yeah, I cannot get my head around the American medical system.
Well, it's quite easy, isn't it? Really, is the fact is that it's an insurance game, and the fact is that when insurance is a thing, the medical things throw up their prices.
But it's not even just that. It's the fact that if your insurance doesn't cover it, they don't have to tell you beforehand. And stuff like that. It's like, and their courts uphold it. It's like, well, yeah, but you know, we told you it would cover it, but then it didn't. Then it's still on you to cover it. Like,
yeah, but over here, if we told you it covered it and it didn't, that ends up being a statutory right issue. And there's a point is that if you were made to believe that your insurance covered something and it didn't, then it's the insurance company that needs to. I mean, the fact is even over here, most insurance companies go, well, yeah, you've broken this rule, therefore we're not going to thing. And what they're just trying to do is they're just trying to make sure that to take out the people who are generally the I'm not going to cause a fuss people.
Yeah. But the thing was, this particular case, it was the hospital that said, yes, you will be covered.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it wasn't, they give them a price, and it's a price that's made up after the surgery is completed.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I can understand, like, them going, well, you needed 3 more hours of surgery time than expected, and surgery time is paid at this price. You know, you had this item at this price.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't work out each of those items beforehand because we didn't know which items you were going to need. But when they can't even tell you before you go into the operation how much anything costs, because their system is so built around the point that the actual doctors, not the doctors, the
accountants,
no, the insurance companies don't actually pay the cost price. Everything's a negotiated price. But obviously you've got no negotiation power because you're a single customer.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, that's your problem. And you're like, no, it's not. You should have to have a visible price.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's an itemized price, that it's a 40-odd page document.
Well, I suppose the NHS has to have it because they're, the national insurance is paying for it, isn't it? So you have to put a value on how much your national insurance is paying so that people pay the right amount of national insurance for shit. Now, I've had, I mean, me and the wife have had discussions about certain parts of the old national insurance, and here was one thing is that one of the ladies that my wife worked with, she has a bee in her bonnet about my mental health issues, and she's basically saying that she shouldn't be paying her national insurance to support me doing nothing because I have mental health issues. And then I just happened to point out that when I was working, when I was paying national insurance, I probably paid for her birth. So, what goes around comes around, mate. It's like, during the time that you I made sure that you got into this world quite safely. Hopefully you can prevent me from doing something fucking stupid with my life because I have a mental health issue. Why has it suddenly become this whole thing of, well, what do I get out of it? Whoa, hello. There was a point in time when I was paying the my national insurance was £12.50 for a while, and I was actually paying that from my salary because I wasn't earning enough to actually pay taxes. So I wasn't earning enough, but I was still paying £12.50. So someone who, because I believed that someone who would have cancer would, that £12.50 would change their life. Because I believe in the fact that, I'm not a communist, not that far in, but I do believe in a little bit of socialism. Is that we all pay in and we all benefit when we need it.
Yay, I've just killed myself.
Again?
No, I killed myself.
Oh, sorry. Wait a second. Again? I'm pretty sure you've done this before.
Oh, I've definitely killed myself more than once.
Oh, exactly.
Put on
But
the fan.
I'm glad that you've had the experience and you're able to beat in your own brains
I took an axe to my
to yourself.
yeah. I put an axe through myself.
See, the worst thing about it is the fact that you've got so far up is kind of leaving me to want to take risks.
Well, I came here for one reason and one reason only.
To get money?
No, well, there's a bank. No, there are shops here. There may be access to hammer so that you can bash those doors in.
Well, we need to find a sledgehammer. We still haven't found one, which is so flipping annoying.
Mechanics. Let's just check out. Make sure this vehicle's actually a runner before I put petrol in it. I've got the keys for it, so let's actually check whether the engine's worth having first of all before I start filling it with stuff. Yeah.
Right, I've gone into some sort of. I've got a Gagamar here. Oh, that's a food. That's
You're
a.
here.
Am I? I'm with you. Am I?
Yeah. You've gone past me. I'm at the other end of the car park.
Okay. Well, let me just deal with our friends here.
Yeah. Be warned, the supermarket on this end is very, very occupied.
I have a katana, so I'm actually okay right now.
And you may find several knees.
That's fine. Killing, yeah, that's a pleasure. Killing you's the fun bit. Killing dead ewes.
Yeah. I've just had a zombie walk straight past me.
As they do.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm just stuffing stuff in the back of the van, so he probably didn't particularly see me.
That's fine. I'm just making this area free and
A
clear.
little bit quieter.
Hmm. Oh, the Gigamart, well, the Gigamart, because it's 1G. Hello. There. Okay, come on, you. Well, it's a Louisville map. Let's read that. Oh, that's literally where we are. So... Right, I now know... Oh, poo. There's zombies heading towards you, by the way, mate. I'm just about to make a heck load of noise. One of them's got a spear for them. Hello, Mr. Spear. Bye-bye, Mr. Spear.
The two near me, one had a lead pipe, and another one had a lead tube, metal pipe through them.
Hmm.
And one of them had a camera and a screwdriver.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
You alright?
This version of me is alive.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You've dropped your trousers, mate.
It's a spare pair.
It's
I'm
just...
gonna drop some gloves as well.
Oh, yeah. What are you using for a... Is this blue one? Yep.
This blue one. That's petrol now and working engine.
Awesome. Awesome sauce.
And keys.
And keys, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I assumed that was why... Oh, that's the bank. That's what you were talking about. Okay. I kind of assumed that was what you were going with. That's why you needed the fuel.
Well, I did have the ability to hotwire as well, but it was more a matter of at the time. Obviously, I don't now.
Convenience.
Died.
Yeah.
But it was just a matter of the bank's not likely to have what we were looking for.
Oh no, the bank never has anything you're looking for. It's just got money in it and maybe jewelry or whatever.
That first shop there is absolutely packed with zombies.
Which one? The one I'm
the one to the north, so no, not this one down here.
the Gigamart.
The one next to the bank.
Oh crap! Oh come on, sis. The one next to the bank, the food market, up here. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll sort it. Yeah, absolutely packed, mate. I can't believe how many zombies there are in this room. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god!
This
Help
area
me!
here was full.
Help
so
me! Help
be thinking when
me
you get-
so much! Oh
the
my
kitchen
god!
will be packed.
Oh, the kitchen will be packed with it.
No? Then they've ran back out.
They've run away, have they?
One of them should be me.
I can hear zombies. They may be outside at the back. But
Yeah, they
oh,
must have
wait a
gone
second.
back.
Here we know. There's an open door here. Are they back
Yeah,
here?
counter. Yeah, that's where they were. Because I
Hello.
went through there to escape them.
I've found a few.
I went out that way to escape them, and guess what? They followed me into a room that had no exit. Yay!
They're there with you, are they? Oh no, I see you. I see you. I found you, mate. Don't worry.
Says like, yay! I found him. I can kill him now.
I'm going to save you to last, to be fair.
Savor it for later. Eh?
Or I might just...
Turn me into some kind of pet.
No, just let you kill yourself, to be honest. I'll stand on you here. Just fight. Oh, no, Chris. Look, dead Chris. Just stop it, mate. Just stay dead. No. Ugh. You know the place where you escaped from? Honestly, what's going on? I'll let you kill yourself. I'm just coming around the side of the building, yeah? Are you actually still here, or are you just leaving me to...
Oh, there you go. There I am.
Yeah. There you go. There's a gas can. You can fuel your car now.
I can put even more fuel in the car. Yay!
Oh yeah. I may have found the other group of... Oh.
Ah, had they gone round the back of the bank, had they?
Yeah. Now that door's going to end up banging open at some point. Did you empty the food market, or have you just literally shut yourself and ran?
Well, the food market was already pretty much empty. I hadn't scavenged it for food completely because we don't need food. So I just kind of grabbed a few bits because obviously I didn't have anything with me.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously my backpack is now, or was now, primarily full, but I've put it in the back of the car. So I've put like 23 worth of basically junk foody type stuff.
Okay. Oh, hello. Oi, don't ignore me. Come on, mate. There you go. Here's a question for you, mate. Which cheese gets a bear down a hill?
I don't know.
Come on, bear. Sorry. I may have let you all down. I've also let myself down with that joke, but it had to be done.
I'm pretty certain that was a war crime, mate.
That's a little bit disingenuous, don't you think? A war crime?
Yeah.
Meanie babini poopy head. I'm not a war criminal. How dare you? How very dare you? Ooh, I have a key.
Is that the one that was in the glove box?
Yeah, for the wagon. I might leave that.
It was on the floor in front of the van.
You've already been there. Fine, that's fine. I'll put it back in. We can sort out some fuel for that. Actually, you should have some fuel, shouldn't you? I could even tow it, to be fair.
I could even tow it on the one I've already got.
Hmm.
Hit that, Mr. Ponytail. There we go.
There's a rather special lady here. Oh, she's got through the back end here. That's... Whoa. I may have just... Did you take that one out that I just walked past?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh crap! You didn't say.
What?
Where did all these guys come from?
The group I've just spotted outside? I have no idea. I'd just gone outside to deal with one and saw an entire flipping...
Well, I'll just deal with them then, won't I?
Gold watches and Kentucky hats.
Hmm.
Interesting clientele this shop must have.
Where the hell are we here? This is a really eclectic store.
I'm slightly concerned about the amount of zombie noise I can hear, considering it's pitch black dark.
Oh, that's okay.
They're outside of it.
Yeah.
But that looks like the kind of shop that may have your hammer.
My what?
That shop might have your hammer.
What hammer? Oh, sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Martin's Essential and Laundry. Oh.
No, the one we've just come out of.
Oh, okay. Well, you deal with him then. I wouldn't have thought he does.
Well, there was screwdrivers, tools, and electrical, so...
Yeah. Is that you coming through the door? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
There's zombies in this building. Let's just put it that way. I think it might be in this doorway here. Let me just open that up. Let me go for the old bub bub. Or could it be in the next building over?
They could even be out the back.
Yeah, lying there on the floor. Yeah, let me deal with him.
Club hammer.
Nope, there's nothing around the back of here, so must be next door.
There's a door now rattling.
Where?
I don't know, but there's a door rattling.
Is it this office? It's got to be this office, hasn't it?
Why I hate nighttime in this game.
Yeah, it's not fun. But at the same point, oh, even more. Found more friends. Have you? Did you make any noise at all while you were here?
Nope.
Because they seem to be targeting in on us right now. And I'm talking a big group. Pilatelli, how you doing, mate? That's right, Pilot Lily. Oh, Pilot Lily. There you go. Got it in the end, don't you worry. Hi out, welcome. Yep, we've got a Chris here. Oh, was that you? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna have to break a window, I think. Oh, somebody has already broken a window for us, by the sounds of it. Yep. Here's a friend. One behind you, mate. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Actually, they're coming out of this room. Where the hell are they coming from? That's not right. I come through and just made myself a sandwich before realising the time. It's 3 in the morning for you. That's very kind of you to join us at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's a silly time.
Look at me.
But I really appreciate you joining us, mate. I absolutely... found where the noise is. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. I see you went for the food straight away.
I was actually checking out the toilet.
Okay.
And ironically didn't get water while I was...
Did you need to go?
No, I was checking for hidden zombies in the corner.
You were checking for right, you were checking for zombies in the in the toilet. Fair play. Fair play.
Because
I believe you. I believe you. Why is there a dirty rag here?
I don't know.
What have you been up to? There's a dirty rag in this toilet, man.
And there's equipment for unblocking toilets as well.
You've been putting on your plunger and using a dirty... Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to have to take a few moments with the disgust. You disgusting northerner, you.
It's actually light enough we can start to see things now. Yay!
No, because I haven't asked for a while. How's Tammy doing?
All right.
Yeah.
Off to Ireland on Thursday.
Even with a brain stent. Well, that's somebody's, so, you know, letting their issues in life get in their way of enjoying themselves. Is it a girly night, or is it, or what?
I think this trip is her and her dad.
Oh right, okay.
They're going on a cruise.
Oh, a cruise around Ireland?
They're going Ireland all the way up to Iceland.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which is quite hilarious considering she absolutely hates the cold.
Yeah, but Iceland have volcanoes. All she has to do is warm herself up.
Yes. Apparently there is a volcano where she's going.
Right.
Now, in there was a key.
Is that?
For the valve line key. Franklin's valve line.
That might be this van here. The Knox Distillery van, yeah. That's locked. Okay, let me see. Where did you find it? Back in here, or have you got it?
I've literally got it in my pocket. I'll put it in.
Okay.
I was trying to find which door it unlocked.
Is that on?
2 seconds. It was in me. It was in my backpack.
We've got fuel on this thing. I mean, to be fair, I do actually. Oh fuck me, that's a good car. That's actually. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get a gas tank. All right, we'll fill this bad boy up. But that's a tower. That's definitely a tower back. And we've still got the Gargamot to look at as well.
Yes.
I'll take 2 gas cans.
Of all the weather conditions to come in, fog.
Oh, it always happens to me, mate. Don't worry about it. Always happens to me.
I hate crashing in the fog. I mean, driving in the fog.
Ah, fair play, mate. I'm gonna have both of these gas cans here. Well, if you're watching with us, Pilot Lily, why not press that old like button just to help with the old YouTube algorithm? So what do you reckon's in the back of the van? You think, like, beer shit?
Bourbon. I've already had a look.
Oh, well, there you go.
Are we still looking for any books?
Good question. I don't know right now because obviously I died. So I let me have a look where I am. Oh wait, no, carpentry. I'm at 1, 2, 3. So carpentry 4. I'm looking at, but I'm pretty sure I left that back at the other place. Do you know what? I haven't even read trapping 1. So. Also found out someone I know has been making their drawings in Google Slides, and I'm absolutely confused on how they create it with the limitations. Have you tried asking them? That's usually a good way of dealing with the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already gone into the Gargo, have you?
Yeah.
How's it?
I haven't seen a single Z so far.
Really? Well, that's interesting. Just let me put the key back in. Okay. Yeah, put that back in there. So you found the key in the laundrette, did you?
Yeah, it was in the storage area, actually, ironically near that door. So it was obviously there to be found on purpose.
Fair play.
But I went out the front door thinking it would be the car out the front.
Right. See, you go for the front. Well, most people go for the back.
Yeah, but I keep getting told that's only an exit.
Ah.
Right, there's zombies outside the loading bays.
Okay.
Just to warn you out the back.
So I need to come around the back and give them a quick surprise. Then I take it.
Just we're finished in here and we can.
Come on, this is me we're talking about here. Oh, a katana.
Yes. I found something to make Saz's day.
Have you found another katana?
No.
Machete.
No.
A busty blonde. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Oh. What's that? Oh. Interesting.
Specialty trailer vehicle.
But it's crashed. Oh, but we can probably take it off and take it with us anyway. Because who doesn't want to run around with a spiffo at your backside?
Use it as a defense wall.
No, you can always put it in front of an entrance, can't you?
Yeah. The spiffle defensive wall.
Spiff wall TM. No. Yeah. Bloody fog. Don't throw bloody fog at me. Oh, I see the ones you were talking about now. I need to have some food. Because if I don't... my chopping is going to be very poor.
There's quite a lot of them back there.
I know. but I do have the one-shot wonder weapon, so I'm going to use it.
And I've got the master lockpick.
You got the what bar?
The Mel hammer.
You got a sledge?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome boy. Where's that come from? Where do you find it?
The hardware section.
Of the Gagamart?
Yeah.
Oh man. We've just pretty much revolutionized our day. Oh, I'm so happy. Excuse me. Don't bang on that door. Nobody said you could. Oh, there's a trailer here as well. Oh, it's trailerific.
In the back for your bourbon.
Yeah, just oh man. What makes life even better? I've just killed 2 police officers, both with bulletproof vests, which we can take.
I thought you just liked the fact you'd managed to kill some police officers. I was like, okay, that's a bit harsh.
No, oh God, no! I respect the law. Oh, next door neighbour's a police officer. He's an armed. He's armed response. My next door neighbour. So. It's kind of guy you want next door. Shit is wrong. If I'm honest, you know. In fact, the interesting time was when I first moved into the house. I have a friend, one of my role-playing mates. He's not exactly the most sociable person. Let's just put it that way. And
there's an upstairs to the Gigamart.
is that the like the shopping the managerial area?
Office. Yeah.
Oh, I hear zombies.
Yes.
Is sat up by you?
Up in the top section.
Right. I just got to find where the top in section is.
Right. Over here. You see me? No, you're going the wrong way.
All right. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can see you now. I can see you now.
Basically, they're in the back rooms of this bit.
Oh, I see him. I just saw one through the door. Yeah. In fact, he's got a little blue bib on.
Yeah. We're the Karens. We're here to see the manager.
Oh, hello. There's 2 of them. Just careful behind you. You don't sneak up on my friend, bitch.
No, that's your job.
Something tells Polished Lily that the manager is out of the store. But the manager might have been eaten by the store, to be fair. What I got back here? Anything? Oh, canned food. Yeah, food.
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 In here earlier, that would have been like.
Yeah, the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how good would that be? But no.
Yeah. To be fair, even where we are now is just surrounded by like sacks of food. If we'd have been there early.
Saxophones. Wow.
Saxophone.
Ah! I think I may have generally shut myself there. Okay, up on the stairs. I found the upstairs bit. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can see zombies making up. Oh, there's a bang there. Hold on. Go on, you two. Well, I found a staff room. Oh, balls. There goes my... There goes my second katana. Where did I pick all these up from? I can't even remember. And I know I've got like about 15 or 16 more as well, hidden in a...
In a SAS-friendly location.
Exactly, yeah. The orange door here, or the yellow door up here, has got... Yep. Yeah, if you want paper clips, that's the best place to be.
Well, I'm just checking in case they've stashed a key like they did with the other place.
That's fine.
I doubt there will be one, but you know.
Mm.
Somebody returned a striped t-shirt.
Can you actually repair broken katanas? No, you can't. I may have to sit down for a bit. I'm a bit chesty.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go bring my vehicle round. Oh,
What's up?
that's Italian restaurant. There's a whole row of shops we haven't even looked at. Oh, I hadn't even looked at yet, which was the taco pania and the thingy one.
Okay, yeah, that's just food.
But it's like they're just food ones. So I'm just heading to my vehicle.
I'm just gonna kill these two Italian.
Two Italian guys.
Yeah.
Watch out in case they've got plumbing supplies. Mario, Luigi.
And of course, if you're going to be generic Spanish, is Scotchio. Whoop. Yeah, back to old Wagamamas. It suddenly hit me. It's just like, it's really strange how when I first was introduced to Japanese cuisine, it was Wagamamas that introduced me. And then I went to Japan and actually worked out what decent Japanese cuisine is all about. And I went to Wagamamas again, and it's like, yeah, this ain't as good as it was cracked up to be. Oh, hello. You've managed to break your way in as well.
I am slightly concerned how many of them are at the chicken place.
Well, chicken's good. I mean, I do love my KFC. But only certain parts of KFC. It's actually quite weird. I love KFC fillet burgers, but I think it's more to do with the sauce that comes with it, because it's supposed to be a mayonnaise, but it's not a mayonnaise, it's something else. Nope.
Flipping hard. Just wanted to get the trailer sorted.
It's fun. I'm just dealing with the locals.
Yeah. Do you know what key it is to make your UI reappear?
What?
Your icons on the screen.
Is it tab? Hold on a second. Just let me deal with this guy.
I'll sort it in a bit.
Hold on. Let me get that. Tab? No. Is it V? No. No. It might have been V when you're I. It's I. Oh, Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck's here. Hello, Esludin. Oh, yeah. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's better fried chicken out there. But the fact is that over here in the UK, we have two types of fried chicken. And there's an interesting story behind this as well, apparently, is that we have two types of fried chicken. We have KFC, and then we have fried chicken that's just a generic fried chicken. But apparently, the fried chicken that's generic is actually still a Colonel Sanders recipe. Because it's the recipe that was given to someone from Ireland who was a licensee of KFC. So he was given the recipe for the original chicken. So a lot of like local places are actually proper KFC in the UK. I'm allergic to fish, so all I'm going to say is yeah. Did you? Oh, you don't tell me you just did that.
Yeah, I did.
So yeah, KFC is the corporate version of KFC, but apparently most chip shops around here that do Southern Fried Chicken, it's the someone from Ireland bought the rights, or he made a deal with Colonel Sanders before he got bought out by the corporate sort of thing. He got the recipe for the original. So a lot of people say in Britain, you get the original recipe chicken, but whether it's true or not, I got a pretty large stockpile of canned tuna sardines. Half that stuff has expiration dates of like 30 years in the future. Well, thanks for that, pilot. That's really not going to help me.
Not unless, of course, you're trying to kill him. Because death by tuna is an interesting way to go.
Well, I'm not 100% sure at the moment whether I'm 100% allergic anymore. I know I was pretty much near death a while back, but there have been accidents in my later life, or the people that, you know, you say, oh, I'm allergic to fish, and they go, oh yeah, are you allergic to this one? Well, I've just secretly sneaked that into your food. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Did they all go, oh, by the way, did you get that life insurance policy I asked you to sign?
Oh. Found an axe. Do you need an axe? It's in the McCoy's logging shit piece of crap.
Ah.
Right. If you've put the sledgehammer in the Knox distillery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head home.
Can we get this trailer sorted first?
Oh, okay. What trailer?
The one you found around the side of the Gigamart.
Are you having problems with zombies or?
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm coming. There you go. Awesome. Come on, you mothers. Yeah, I was watching Spiffing Brit, who'd invited a lot of people to play a Project Zomboid game. But his whole plan was to actually betray them all and fuck off afterwards. Because that's what Spiffing Brit does. Oh, let's have a check of these police vehicles, shall we? I'm pretty sure there's nothing going on in this, and they usually tend to be absolute... Oh, there is a goddamn key in this police vehicle, and I bet it's red to the moon. Of course it is. And this one's locked. That's red to the moon as well. Okay, that's fine. Overview, okay. Let's see if I can do it for you. Okay.
Yay. Is there any supplies we want to steal from here while we're here, or we just... So I don't think we need anything particularly, like, right now.
No, we're okay for food, at least. I think we got the sledgehammer, and that was my biggest thing right now. Not usually. Sometimes it's a good one, but when you've got kind of like two of them stuck together in a thing, I think most of the time they're pretty much bust up. Because they're supposed to be story arcs, effectively. This is going to hurt, isn't it, dragging this car backwards?
That wasn't me.
No, that's an event. It's actually been quite useful, to be fair. Hasn't been useful at all because I'm getting grouped. I may be in trouble here, depending on the vehicle. It seems to be powering through right now, but
This group here is about the worst of it. You coming through? Well, you've just come through, I suppose. There's the delay.
oh god, no. It's getting worse. As long as I keep moving, as soon as I stop, that's when shit's gonna hit the fan. No, it's not. But I don't think anything's really an ideal tow vehicle. I guess he does, yeah.
Just fit with a nitrous engine, it'd be fine.
Of course, suddenly every goddamn zombie has now turned up to play. Because of course they have. I don't think we have one in Project Zomboid. I mean, with tractor trailers around in the 90s. Mm. Oh no. Well, somehow I got away with that. Effectively, as long as same first gear, all's good. Well, sometimes it's not engine, it's sometimes it's wheelbase. My God, this is painful. Have you got home yet?
Yeah. Sometimes it's also tow is actual weight. So if you don't have enough weight, towing is an absolute nightmare in real life because you just don't have the mass.
Well, I've towed several caravans. I've also towed a trailer. I've even towed a car or two, to be fair. Well, I think one of the major things is mostly automatics, because automatics generally tend to be a bit shit at towing. Oh, I don't discount. It also depends on what kind of diesel engine as well. I mean, if it's running on red diesel, that's a whole different story. Because I mean, a lot of boats run on red diesel, don't they? Or ships or yachts. In fact, I think it's over here is it's actually illegal to run a normal diesel car on red diesel because of the cheapness of the tax.
Red diesel is just a tax thing. There's no difference in the actual fuel. Red diesel basically means there's no taxes due. It's a fuel duty. That's why those cunning criminals spend lots of time basically filtering the dye back out. Because if you can filter the dye back out, you can sell that fuel at a remarkably higher price.
Well, yeah. And not pay the taxman either.
Yeah.
And dye the tank red with it. Nearly home now. Right, so red diesel's designed for vehicles that aren't on a road, like a boat or a ship or yeah, okay, I get it.
Or a farm vehicle. Farm vehicles are the primary users of them.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of stuff will sometimes have two separate tanks. They'll have one to run the generators and stuff and one to drive the vehicle. Because, like, fairground rides, for instance, that they can't run the engine to drive them to site on red diesel, but they can run the generators.
Right.
Or at least they used to be able to. No, they tightened the laws up not so long back, but I don't. As I'm not a person using the red diesel, I'm not particularly well versed on the intricacies of the rules.
Hmm. Now this Knox van has the sledgehammer in the back of it. Yeah.
It should have, yes.
Well, look at you, baby. Are you coming? You're coming to open up the gun shop just up the road.
Yes, but before which vehicle are we taking? The actual Knox van? Or?
Yeah, we'll take the Knox van. Yeah. Well, let's empty it out, shall we? Might be an idea. We'll leave the empty gas cans in there. Metalwork volume 5. Water bottle. We don't need half of this shit, but whatever. I think we can live with some dry kidney beans. Do I not have the key? No, because it's in the... There we go.
Or the bourbon.
Well, to be fair, that bourbon can make you stick a rag in it, and that's a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, it also makes you happy.
Yeah, I suppose. But it's bourbon, not whiskey.
These magazines away.
I've been waiting ages to break this bloody door down. Come on, hurry up.
He's gonna be so good if there's nothing particularly interesting in there, isn't he? Ah, that'll do. A few things I've still got left in my inventory I can just bring back with me later.
Oh, vodka's 10 a penny. Yeah, you forgot that's driver's side. Yeah.
Hey, if I get in the right side even once in a while, it's impressive.
9
times out of 10 I have to jump across to the other side of the vehicle.
Well, to be fair, mate, all you have to do is straddle your motorbike. Also, you know, you can get on either side, really.
You can on my bike, it has to be said.
Mm-hmm.
My bike is very ambidextrous in that way. It doesn't mind getting taken from either side.
Ambibolstrous.
Spent a whole load of time polishing my bike.
Polishing your balls. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Getting all the shiny bits shiny.
As you do.
And then covering them all in grease.
Oh.
Because nothing says you look after your bike more than once a year washing it and covering the bits that need to be covered with grease.
Hello, guys. I don't know where you've all come from, but time for you to go. That's right, will you run away? Yeah, well, we don't want Chris to have rusty parts.
No. The guy likes to be able to look at my parts and tell that they're nice and rust free.
Exactly.
And that the special bit of metal is pushed through the various bits of metal that it needs to be to stop them from falling off.
Exactly. You don't need your bits falling off.
No.
Flip side of the game, you're just a maniac running around killing innocent zombies just trying to live their life. No flip. There's no flip to that. Sorry.
No, the flip side is they're all actually just fine.
Mm-hmm.
They're all just
we're just on a LSD craze, and
yeah.
we think they're just all zombies, but they're not actually. Yeah. I'm hoping that the fuel thing is on this side, because this thing, despite the hey, stop pressing Q. Why are you pressing Q, you numpty? Okay, I may have to turn the car around. Mm-hmm. They don't bite me, they Karen me. That's the thing. They go full on Karen. And that's almost as bad as dying, really, when you're Karened. Right.
Yeah, has to speak to his manager, so he bludgeons them to death.
Exactly. I have a big hammer. Oh. Saz has got a hammer, Saz has got a hammer, Saz has got a hammer, Saz has got a hammer. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming, gun stories are coming, gun stories are coming. Saz has got a hammer, Saz has... Sorry. What was I?
I could see you being in one of their ads.
Are you saying I'm fat? Is it because is it because I was round? Oh, you know the weaponry. Right, let's bring the van over. I'll bring the van round and you start getting ready to pack it all in. You know, about 22 minutes ago, Chris would turn up.
Normally, yeah.
Normally.
Well, to be fair, normally I'd be getting home around about 10 minutes ago.
Hmm.
And then I'd sit and have something to eat whilst trying to figure out how much you'd died this week.
Which, to be fair, 90% of the time isn't a lot.
No.
Yeah, I was going to go over the concrete post that should actually have stopped me, but whatever.
Those guns had all the add-ons.
Did they?
At least that one did. Sling, 2x scope, recoil pad, fiberglass stock, 8x scope.
Okay, that's a long range weapon then. The only issue is I haven't really managed to bring a decent amount of silencers to the long range rifles. I mean, I feel we may have just turned a corner here.
We just need somewhere with an unthingiable fence where we can sit and shoot and destroy them all now.
Well, with an 8x rifle, it's very rare for them to actually, you know, it's the only ones that are actually close to you that will hear you shoot it. Usually the ones from the 8x, they're dead before they even know you're there. The nice thing is if you can get yourself a good silencer for it, but that's just generally mods, and I'm not sure that I've got a mod around that will silence a a long-range rifle. Because if you can silence a long-range rifle, you are absolutely lethal.
Double barrel shotguns. Chalk tube. .700 rifle and thingy rifle. Got a Magnum. So we can start putting holes in engine blocks.
You can do, but also you just make a shitload of noise.
We've got an M9 pistol with a red dot laser.
Nice. I'll have an M9 pistol with a silencer personally, but there you go.
I haven't seen any silencers yet.
I was pretty sure that I put the silencer mod on this one, but I think I can probably add it on regardless later. But
I just mean literally. I haven't seen any in the store. So.
Oh, we're full. We are full. Right. We're gonna have to head back, mate, and you're gonna have to carry whatever you've got. So.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else that we needed to break into? Well, actually, there was a gun store back in West Point, wasn't there?
Probably, but there's also the building next door. I think could do with the door breaking in.
Okay, well, let's get this stuff back first, and then we can look at returning back and doing that.
I think that's everything collected from this building.
Okay. I'm kind of breaking bones here, mate, so be as quick as you can. There he is. Now remember, put your seatbelt on.
Ah!
Okay, so we've achieved a goal, effectively.
Yeah.
We're now armed, and we've hit a tree, and yeah, so that makes us super special. The only problem is that we don't have enough boxes for all the shit that we've just got, so we're just gonna have to drop it on the floor, like complete and utter. Must have a whiz. Back in a second. Sorry, bio break. No. The easiest way to get Chris to do all the heavy lifting is just to go to the toilet. Works for me. Does all the stuff despawn after a while? No, it doesn't. The zombies will. Benji, you've been fed, mate. Oh. No, he's just gone cray-cray. He's just done that cat thing where it's like, row, jump on a furniture, and then jump somewhere else, and yeah. He's lost it. My cat's lost it. Oh, you got the duffel bag. I think what we might do is put some stuff in that duffel bag. Hold on, cat's. Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with the cat. Come on, you. You small drink, shall we? Oh dear. It's very hard to be cruel to that cat, seeing as he's on his own now. The other one's gone, and yeah, I miss my cat. Well,
put supplies down. Do you mind making a box?
do I mind? Well, I'll go get some. Yeah, if I get some wood. Is that the supplies? Is that the supplies you were talking about?
I have 4 planks at the minute, a hammer and nails, and I'm going to find a saw or whatever. I'm going to do some more.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Let me just drop all this down first, just so that I've got. Also looks like I need some more. Okay, floor-wise, we have 4 planks, 100 nails,
and fog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you know when I pointed out that axe to you, did you happen to pick it up by chance?
I have an axe on me right now.
Are you chopping trees then?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play. The other thing I need to do is find the carpentry 4 that I picked up. There she is. While we're waiting for Chris, I can sit on the ground, read a bit of the book. Well, he does miss his ginger brother. I said to the wife that I was really tempted to go onto the RSPCA to have a look at cats. And she was like, "Oh, don't you dare. There'll be a murder if you do." So I was like, okay, I won't. God, I don't know, mate. The simple fact is that Harry was such a fantastic cat. He was so patient with the kids. He was fluffy. He was ginger. He was just such a nice cat. And he didn't deserve what he got. He didn't deserve his lot in life that he got. I mean, Benji is also a rescue cat that we had. I mean, he was one of 27. So he has a lot of mental issues. And pretty much the only person that he trusts is me. So... it's just horrible, you know, that these cats go through all this shit. Harry's okay because he just had, he was owned by an old lady who just couldn't look after him anymore. Why can I not fill my empty bottle? There we go. Well, exactly. The only reason that the RSPCA couldn't release them for 2 years, apparently, was because the person fought them in court. That's how... oh, okay. I see you've made some more. That's how selfish the arsehole was, basically. Is that he felt that... he had a right to keep all these cats. It's how me and the wife agree to it. If we're going to have a cat, it's going to be a rescue cat. It's got to be someone, you know, give a cat a decent home sort of thing. Right, mate. I think there should be enough boxes now. Hmm. Yep. Storages are happening. Just makes Chris happy. Have you just deleted that bench?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've suddenly gone missing as well, because I can see planks suddenly being dropped on the floor, but I can't see you.
Right. Well, I deleted the bench actually when I was last in the building.
Hmm.
And I've been back a couple of minutes now, dropping off plank. Well, the time it's took to drop 6 planks.
Yeah, you've gone missing, basically.
Yep.
Okay. The old sorting problem. Oh, did you? Oh, you hear about that Land Rover that ran into all those kids in Wimbledon?
Yes.
And another girl's died, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has.
Hmm. I think the wife has been asking, how did it happen? I'm just like, I don't fucking know, but I suspect there may be a certain amount of alcohol involved.
There's got to be something.
You don't just drive something through a school, do you? You either intend to do it, or there is some serious reason why you have done it.
The wrong one.
And I'm not making excuses for the person. I know they've been charged, haven't they? They've been charged with death by dangerous driving. And they've probably been charged now with 2 counts of death by dangerous driving.
I would imagine so.
Hmm. But apparently they've been bailed to the end of July. So they're probably trying to work out whether it's within their interest to fuck off out of the country as quick as they can. It's the same as that woman who was, she was American, wasn't she? She drove on the wrong side of the road and killed somebody.
Yeah. And then they claimed diplomatic immunity.
Tried to claim.
Flew her out the country before she could be charged on it.
Yeah. Well, then she got dragged back, didn't she?
Yeah. Dragged back's a bit of a thingy. She was brought back under a political agreement.
Yeah, there was an American lady who was she wife of a colonel or something? Or was she wife of she was wife of someone quite important.
Yeah.
And she drove her Land Rover. It's always Land Rovers, isn't it? She drove her Land Rover out and pretty much on the wrong side of the road and killed someone on a moped. As soon as she'd done that, she was effectively taken out of the country and refused to return back to the country to face the consequences. She's gone to prison, hasn't she? I think she's come back and she's gone to prison.
Yeah.
Hmm. Because the point of is that the person who had diplomatic immunity was her husband. Yeah. She didn't have diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
And I think they basically pulled his allowance to come back into the country.
Mm-hmm.
Till the case was settled.
Yeah, that's just, you know, it's not. When I say American elitism, it's not. Let's not talk about the American part of it. It's just elitism that is American, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. The sort of elitism that upsets regular Americans, I think, is the best way of. Yeah, I think that works, doesn't it? There are people who expect that, you know, the sort of exceptional leniency for their behaviour because they're important. Almost like why Hollywood thinks that it can get away with destroying cinema. I think Disney's starting to learn that lesson, aren't they? I haven't seen the figures for Indiana Jones 5 and the Dial-Up of Destiny, but I understand it's not very good.
It can't be much worse than Crystal Skulls.
Well, here's the point. At least the Crystal Skull was about Indiana Jones and not about Phoebe Waller-Bridge, is it her name?
Well, it kind of wasn't. It was about his son.
Yeah, but that's a boy, isn't it? That's a penis. You can't have a penis when Kathleen Kennedy's in charge of fucking Lucasfilm, can you? Look, I can't. No, that's absolutely fine, Duck. No one's judging you for enjoying Crystal Skull. To be fair, I don't mind Crystal Skull. I think the end's a bit shit, but when you look at it from a general perspective, no, I enjoy that. I enjoyed the film. Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense whatsoever, but it's fun.
But to be fair, none of the Indiana Jones movies particularly made much sense. They're not historically accurate renditions of a time period or anything.
Yeah. I mean, you have to, you know, if people get upset about the fact that he's talking about aliens and all that shit, it's like, well, hold on a second, you're talking about the Ark of the Covenant here, mate. Don't give me that bullshit. Pilot Lee says, I mean, the thing I don't like about the remake stroke new movies made for finished franchise is that they always decide to change characters so they act far different from how they did originally. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Because the fact is that you can't in it. I don't want to get too far into this, but without sounding like some sort of like old bastard that can't cope with the world as it is, but there's a lot of agendas involved. I mean,
and it's not even all the out and visible agendas as well. There's a lot of behind the scenes agenda.
I mean, for the fact that, you know, there are a lot of people that may be deserving of a certain amount of exposure, there's a hell of a lot of white women who do seem to be benefiting from all this shit. I suppose that is the best way that I can describe how I feel. Is that despite the fact that there are many minorities that should be given the spotlight, somehow it's white women who get everything. Do you know what? Fuck it, yeah. White women have ruined cinema. I'll even go that far. Fight me.
What ammunition does the 700 rifle use?
Sorry?
What ammunition does the 700 rifle use?
You should, if you click on it, it should tell you. Or if you, you know, you overlay it.
Yep. Got it now.
And it would be the 223. Don't get me wrong, there's no issue with female lead. It's just the character should. Pilot Lily. Here's the one thing. Ellen Ripley. Ellen Ripley is the perfect lead. The best character. Everybody loves Ellen Ripley. And what makes her different from everybody else? Why is it that she quietly becomes everybody's beloved character? Is because she doesn't say that she don't need no fucking man because of whatever. So yeah. I mean, in Terminator 2, Sarah Connor did become very badass, but only because the story allowed her to become badass, if you know what I mean. Is because she had to become badass because she knew what was coming. So she had to train herself up and, you know, do her pull-ups and all that shit and learn about a lot of stuff. But the thing is that when it comes to the point where she needs to assassinate the person who's in charge of the whole thing, and her son comes involved, and you start to see her femininity come through. That's the point? Is that women have a strength that is more than just action hero sort of shit that men go through. You know, it's like men are very one-dimensional. Women are multifaceted, and women have so many different sort of aspects to them that they become more interesting characters. But the problem is that people don't explore that interesting part of women. All they do is try to turn women into men, and it fails. And as you can see, most, you know, Phoebe Waller-Bridge is sitting there having a go at old Indiana Jones, and it's gone horribly wrong. And then you look at Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise did Top Gun. The second Top Gun. He's done thing, and pretty much once he'd done that, when he started doing his next Mission Impossible, everybody's waiting for that to happen. And, you know, some people may have their certain political issues with Tom Cruise, but that doesn't mean the fact that the guy's not good at what he bloody does. Anywho, I'll be back in a second. Just going to grab myself a drink. Right. Now, here's the thing. I've noticed Chris has gone very quiet. There's either two reasons why Chris has gone quiet. Either he completely agrees with me, or he just wants me to bury myself.
Little from column A, little from column B. Plus, I'm also trying to sort all of the stuff so that the ammo's in the right chest to go with.
That's fine. I can't see you, so I don't know where you are right now.
So I'm literally going through chest by chest at the minute, moving stuff so that the guns are actually correctly stored, so that you'll actually be able to find stuff when we need it.
Sorry, Polly, I hadn't quite saw what you said there. I mean, they dumbed down all the characters except the female lead. Really felt as if they were trying to make fun of Indiana, not to mention showing him destroying antiques to save himself. I haven't seen the film. I'm not going to see the film. I know that's the way it is, but no, you have a very valid point. I mean, from what I understand is that Indiana Jones is basically going to make a selfish decision, and the feminist basically punches him out to make a correction in the timeline, sort of thing, but whatever.
Stuff it. That one's going to be the Magnum chest.
You've designated one chest for magnums, have you? Is it because we've got so much ammo for it or something?
No, it's because I'm trying to put one type of ammo and gun in each chest.
Right.
But the chest I put the Magnum in seems to have disappeared. So I'm guessing it's been filled with other stuff.
Oh, maybe. I know I've just loaded the chest up with shit. Just get it out the way, sort of thing. So if you're wanting to organise, that's fine. I might make a trip down to West Point again to try at least get to the gun store there, which will give us a little bit more weaponry, even though I never use it. That's the interesting point, is I gather guns like no one's business, but I never use them. Because I don't like to ring the dinner bell. Come on, guys. There's 4 people watching and only 3 people have liked it. And one of them was me. Do me a favour, guys. Just help with me with the old YouTube algorithm. Oh, it was you, Duck, was it? Oh, Duck, man. Yeah, you've supported me in so many ways. I think I can forgive you. I can forgive you on this time. Just the once. And forgiveness. That's fine. I don't think anybody has had a problem with a female lead. As long as it makes goddamn sense.
I haven't got a problem with anybody being the lead as long as it makes sense. It's It's when they don't make sense. Not just even the lead doesn't make sense. The entire like the sudden change in complete tone and thing of the script, and it just no longer works. You're like, why? Why are we now doing this?
Oh, you mean as in like usurping expectations sort of thing? I just want a decent movie. Yeah, no, everybody wants a decent movie. Everybody wants it. Can be done movie. It's fun. Yeah. There's two types of movies I always find. There's always that introspective sort of movie that you kind of like, oh, that's fantastic. It's works its way like the Turing movie. What was that one? The one that old Cucumber Patch was in. The Turing one. A Brilliant Mind, was it, or something like that? You know, that all the historical sort of like, oh, isn't this fantastic sort of movie sort of thing. But then there's the whole one where you're just basically chuffing a litre of popcorn because it's just so good to watch. And you know, Top Gun is you know, that sort of film is the bad boy for it. I do need to watch the second one. I don't, obviously with my agoraphobia, I don't really go to cinema. So I'm always sort of the second or third and watching it. I think, what was the last movie that I went to? I genuinely think the last movie that I've actually gone out to go see, and it was literally because Lucasfilm paid for me to go to see it, was the second of what was that one? It's not the Rise of Skywalker. What was the other one? The second film, anyway, in the shit trilogy. I mean, I myself like a lot of war movies. Games have been overdone, especially given they usually focus on D-Day and the Western Front. True. I'd love one focused on the war in Italy or Africa. Do you know what? I kind of agree with you. Having the whole thing between Montgomery and the Desert Fox, that whole play would be quite a decent story. I think Rommel and Montgomery would be a pretty good thing. But the problem is because the Americans weren't involved, you're not going to get a film out of it unless somehow an American was telling Montgomery how to go up against the old Desert Fox. It was Venom, yeah. There we go, guys. I think whilst we were talking, I've actually managed to read Carpentry level 4. Actually, are there any videos? Do I have any carpentry videos? Woodcraft. Okay, let's grab that one. And Woodcraft episode 4. Let's see if those will... give me the... This is what you said. He asked you if you could wind up doing more good as a former president than as a president. And you said, only if I live a long time. Yeah, let's see. How do you rate, compare the powers of being in office as president and what you can do out of office as a senator? I mean, to be fair, I absolutely adore the naval improvement of the Americans during the Pacific. You know, it was harsh lessons, but they were learned. It's actually the doctrine that makes the American military or the American Navy so powerful as they are now, is that the Japanese pretty much taught the American Navy how it works, basically. Oh, absolutely. I think World War II pretty much created the American military basis. It was like a mistake was made, as in what's the word? Too blasé about defense. Yeah, that's a decent argument. That's a decent argument. I think what you'll find with Britain is that we're always understated. We don't tend to throw in people's faces our capabilities. I mean, come on. How many of you guys knew about Storm Shadow? Now, from what I understand, I have a few friends in the British military, is that apparently the UK is the only country that can detect American stealth fighters. We don't generally tend to advertise that fact because you don't want the Russians trying to find out how we can detect American stealth fighters, because Americans are our fucking allies. So yeah. Well, apparently, from what I understand, is the M1 Abrams, right? The specific armor on the M1 Abrams is a lower class of the what's it called now? Oh, what's the British tank called now? The Challenger. The Challenger 2. It's called the Challenger 2. The Challenger 1 had the same armor as the M1 Abrams. We pretty much gave America the the armor from the Challenger 1 to make the Abrams, but the Challenger 2 is apparently more effective. So the truth of the matter is the fact that we actually gave the Ukrainians Challenger 2 tanks is a serious amount of trust, which I suspect is why Britain is very interested in making Ukraine a part of NATO very quickly, is because they've been given a lot of secrets, a lot of British secrets. So you kind of want them on the same side, well, the same sort of deal that we have with America. Because we've pretty much given them our top-notch shit. And Storm Shadow, what a fucking cool name. That's the first thing I thought of. You know, Storm Shadow, isn't he the ninja from from G.I. Joe? So, Chris, have you been keeping up with the old, what's it called, Titan submarine shenanigans?
Not particularly, but it's one of those things that there isn't really going to be much now until they've done the investigation.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Apparently,
yeah,
it's been like.
But apparently stuff. It's all people with an axe to grind against the company.
Oh no. The guy who was the expert. Apparently, his wife died of cancer.
Right.
And he was basically along the lines of, "I don't care if I die or not. I'll go down this submarine regardless because I want to die." He apparently has been told his friend, you know, all his friends, that without my wife, my life is meaningless.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything anymore, sort of thing. So one of the reasons why someone who was so extensively knowledgeable about submarine things, everyone's been asking, why would he go down there if he knew what the things was? Apparently he wanted to die. He was, he didn't care. Yeah, okay, I backed into a pole. Shut your mouth.
Is he crashing again?
My whole life's a crash, mate. Sure. I don't hear anything from you, but I'm okay. So, here's one thing for you. I don't know if you know, but I'm quite into my 3D printing. My only problem with my 3D printing is the moment is I was, well, my 3D resin printing, I did have an FDM printer that was okay. Oh, balls, there goes the big boy. We're all shit now. But I got myself a printer for about 100 quid, and it was fine, apart from the fact that the plate's really small. But Chris has got the results of some of those, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
I made and painted his D&D character in the game that I ran, which is fun. Well, exactly, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing is that you may or may not be aware of the fact that there is a Prime Day. And in that Prime Day, they, I suppose, people who sell shit are expected to put a discount. So there's a 20% discount on the lesser version of the printer that I wanted. Now, we're talking about 600 quid. But the lesser version, which is about 400 quid normally, has just dropped to, because of the Prime Day sale, and it's dropped to 311 quid. But apparently, the people that make it has also added a £50 voucher on it. So we're looking at a 400 quid build plate model. It's now 260 quid. Well, I would like to say 20% off 600. It ain't the Pro model, which was the 600 quid model. It's the normal model. Now, the Pro model effectively has a vat that pours stuff into it. Now, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, hello, Chris. And I'm thinking, well, oh, you've got some friends behind you. Oh, you know you got friends behind you because you're mysteriously killing them whilst I can't see who you are. Wow. Okay, that's fine.
Alright, we're going to. I'm going to try to see if it fixes if I log out and log back in. So I'm.
Okay, I'll stay here for you. No, and here's the thing. It's my birthday in August. 23rd of August. But the wife has decided that 200 odd pounds is what she wants to spend to me on my birthday. She insisted because it says she's like, I don't have to worry about anything else. So okay, fair play.
I don't have to think about a present for you. That'll do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you get it now. I've paid for it, therefore I have no sort of expectations placed upon me. And it's like, yeah, it's how relationships work, isn't it? You know.
She could be mean and say you're not allowed to have it till your birthday.
She wouldn't dare.
Just literally have the box just sat there in front of you the whole time. Just, no, it's not your birthday yet.
So the next question is like, well, where is it going to be put? It's like, I don't know. I don't care. I just want a large build plate 3D resin printer so I can print off my my lovely, lovely Warhound Titan full scale. Oh, hello. Oh, I see you. I see you. Hello, you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Now you can see when I'm in the middle of a zombie horde.
I can. Where are we going, by the way?
I don't know. I kept torment you.
That's fine. Oh.
You seem to have drawn a rather large party.
I don't have a pencil. What are you talking about? Nice.
There's a bloke there that's got no clothes on and is carrying vitamins.
Shush. You don't want to ask where those vitamins have been held, and you do not want to put those in your mouth. Let me just make that quite clear.
Are we even sure they are vitamins at this point?
Oh, shit. Vitamins, they're called. I may have just been saved my helmet.
Leather jacket and pink underwear.
Jesus, where will these people come from? Well, actually, no, because we drove through here, didn't we? So yeah, we would have drawn everyone here, wouldn't we?
Big horde coming. You might want to drop back, Saz.
Sorry for being quiet, folks. We're on a concentration right now.
Woo.
There we go. Nice job.
That was a fair few.
It was, yeah. Let me just check a little bit further up on foot, just in case there is a... Yeah, of course there is.
Yeah, I don't think we'd finish clearing this group out.
Nope. It's like with most men dating. Of course she's crazy.
I think I managed to at least successfully split the group up a little bit for us when I dived them across us. Where were you hiding?
I hope you're talking about a zombie and not me, because I wasn't hiding one bit, mate. So
Definitely a zombie. I came round one side of your truck, and round the other side of your truck came a zombie.
yeah.
Like, how the heck are you hiding on the truck at this point?
Mm.
It's like if you're anywhere near here, the zombie should have already been like on us because we've already been fighting them.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm gonna do some work here because I don't want to have to deal with this too much. And more, of course. Come on, then.
What?
You right?
No.
Oh, what's happened? Holy shit! Where did they come from?
Yeah. They came out of the woods. Or whatever it is on this side.
Have he died?
Yeah. I was taking out the ones that were coming out towards you from this street. And a whole load came out from that wooded area.
They do sneak up on you every now and again, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm retreating, so that group. Yeah, that's a hard group to not suddenly know about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Especially considering I had like zombies on both sides of me, because there was the ones I was getting out to fight, and the ones that were the other side of me waiting for me.
Okay, I have that unusual bug, but they'll bugger off. So I've got to kill you, do I?
Probably. Which, one advantage to it, you should find me pretty easy. I'm right beside my car. Or at least I was.
No, that's fine. Let me just turn my engine off. So I'm not drawing any more car. Oh, yes, there you are.
I say, I was trying to cover you so that the few ones that came out the side, I'd get rather than you, because I'm assuming you were going to.
Oh, you got them. You got them pretty good, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Mission successful, but not in a way that I'd prefer. Do you want me to come back and get you?
I'm already at the main road, so if you want, you can, but I am literally heading in that direction anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with these guys here as well. Oh shit! Oh my god! I've just suddenly realised we have a survivor house. Man, there's a barricaded door. How many of them are there here? There's 3 of them, and one of them has a decent backpack. Okay, the back door's open. That means I've got a good, decent amount of escape.
Don't want to die.
Is he literally trying to break? Oh, they're trying to break out. Okay. Oh dear. A bio break is needed. Is there a room in here that doesn't have a window, so I can't get killed whilst I'm having a piss? No, but what I'll do is I will close that curtain. I know we'll be back in a second. Bio break time. Okay, how long have we got left? Oh, about 20 minutes. All right. Fill my empty bottle. I have chips.
Drink whiskey.
Oh, hello. I was trying to work out why this front door was blocked, but it isn't now. Electrician volume 5. I'll take that anyway. I'll pop it in Chris's back end.
You are, missus.
You are. I like to put my ammunition in your back end. My pistol's going there too. Don't forget my bulletproof vests. Network volume 5. Electrician volume 5. Rock and katana. Have to go have a look at the 5 or 6 katanas back at home. There's no point in me doing it right now. Let's look at the map. Chris is catching me up. Quick, run away!
This area looks familiar.
I'm sure it does. Whoop! Let me just reverse back there. Turn the old engine off. Get out. Kill everyone here. Oh, really? Mind yourself, mate. Just be careful. Well, it's good of you to join us, mate. I've always been in fighting order, my friend. Keep that space bar going. Just in case most people don't understand what the space bar does, that's an automatic push. What is with these people in their underwear? What's going on? Was there a pants party?
I haven't seen any swimming pools. So if someone's having a jacuzzi party, they're doing it wrong.
It's a pants.
Very right.
It's a pants party, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. Just a question next now, isn't it? Next. Can't believe I had to kill the black guy. Black and dead lives matter, man. Yeah, I blame Chris.
Probably fitting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot about those police cars, didn't I? Okay. Looks like we've got another large building to explore. But we don't have enough real time to explore it. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God for that. I've got to have some sort of metal pipe here, don't I? So let's pop that there. See all the peanut butter? Give us that little bit of a bonus. Because we now got a fight in our hands. Now, at least I don't even know what this building is. There's no real signage, so whatever. Yep. Are we at the mall?
I think you may be at a mall.
Well, if we're at Louisville Mall, that's a little bit of a tricky one. Because every goddamn zombie is going to be there. Oh man, I'm proper drawing the old crowd right now. I'll read that in a second. Oh man, this is how bad things are getting. No. I hear you coming.
Yeah, there's a massive wave of them over here, so I'm trying to draw them away from the path you're taking.
You haven't succeeded. Holy moly.
Saz, there's 10 of them followed me.
Yeah, but 20 of them have now dropped on me. Holy moly. And I'm exhausted as well. Shit. Can I get over this fence? I can. Awesome. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to find my cache of katanas again. Interestingly enough, I think I may have just avoided that big group. Just by climbing that fence. But I will need to rest. Oh, really? That sounded like a bite as well. Well, I got some good news. That's completely out of the blue, man. It's not right. Alright, I suppose on that point, just best go to bed. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm gonna sit here and die in my little toilet.
Don't make a mess of that toilet.
Yep. Always fun. Anyway, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget Friday, I will be working on the big super duper Project Zomboid map, 64 by 64 by cell. We're working on the prison. Yeah, it was the prison last time we were working on. I may go back to doing the map for a bit because things need doing. I need to at least get that point so we can work from building the map to pop it into TileZ and actually work things going. But obviously we can still do buildings, so maybe we will do buildings, maybe we'll do maps, one or the other. All depends on what you guys want, really. So turn up on Friday and we'll chat around and find out what we're going to do. Have you found yourself somewhere safe to end, or are you just heading home?
I'm driving the vehicle back to base.
Okie dokie. Well, I've found myself a toilet to die in, so we'll do that, and that'll be me. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to either subscribe, watch, or press the old things. There's 5 people watching, only 4 people have pressed the like button. So if you haven't pressed it, please press that, because it really helps with the old YouTube algorithm and allows other people to see what we're doing here. So thanks for watching. Anyway, take care, guys. Good night.